Hey guys, it's Tiffany Mariah and I'm back with another video. Yep, a video about self-worth. And I really like this video that I'm doing right now because I feel like I'm completely embodying my self-worth right now. Which is not easy. It hasn't been easy, but it's been um it's been a little bit of a learning experience, and that's my challenge, to kind of challenge myself all of 2021 to kind of, do things on my own and be more independent and just break out of all those attachments and all of those sort of addictions, meaning, emotional addictions, comfortability, which becomes an addiction, things that you turn to make yourself feel good. And that could be anything. It doesn't only have to be like drug related. It could be food, it could be money, it could be music, it could be sex, it could be anything. So yeah, I'm just kind of, facing myself, but I just wanted to give you guys a couple of tips on how to love yourself more. So the first thing that I would kind of recommend is kind of look at yourself and see all of the positive qualities about yourself. See, because that's the thing. We have to really know ourselves. We have to get to know ourselves. So we have to get to really pinpoint some of the things that you notice within you as a person. What are some of the things that's positive? What's some of the, if I was to get into any work situation, if I was to get into any love relationship, if I was to have become someone's friend, what are some of the things that I could bring to the table? What can I put out on the table? What can I give? How can I benefit that other person? Because that's basically what a relationship is about. How are they going to benefit you, and how are you going to benefit them? So just kind of look at all of those positive attributes about yourself and really kind of see, okay, so these are the good things. So these are the good things about myself. This is what I can do. These are the things I could bring to the table. And when you finally are able to address that, I think it will make you feel so much better. Like, honestly, when I'm able to really think about all the good things that I have going for myself, like, that's the thing. We kind of we kind of get caught up in, sometimes we go through like emotional things and we don't really see a lot of the things that's going on around us because we're just so caught up in our own emotional issues, and so I think it's a little bit better sometimes for us to kind of just look at everything that we have around us and really just be appreciative. Be appreciative of all that you have, whether it be your kids, whether it be your car, your pets, your job, your school, your education, where you live at. Just be happy, the type of person you are, whether you give without even asking, whether you're you help in any way you can. You're always looking to better yourself, to educate yourself, to grow mentally, to explore yourself and learn more about yourself. Be able to kind of look at all those things and be proud of yourself for that, because a lot of people are not able to do that. There's a lot of people who are not able to accomplish those things, and to be able to sit there and address those things, I think that's a good start to loving yourself. If it's something that you kind of have to do every day, if you kind of have to talk to yourself, self-talking, and kind of, looking into your self and saying, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna do things like that. I'm not gonna address situations like that. I'm not gonna go about this in a certain way. I'm gonna be more positive, and I'm going to try and say more positive things to myself, even if it's difficult. I'm still going to keep doing it because it's for the benefit of me. You have to trust. That's the thing. When you're kind of on your own, or you kind of have to let go of certain things that you were kind of comfortable around, that you kind of had your whole life wrapped around, it's kind of hard to imagine yourself without it. And that's the thing. When you don't have it there, it's adjusting to a new way of being. It's adjusting to a new way of thinking. And it's not going to be always easy. It's not going to be an easy process, but you have to trust that what you're doing in the long run, it's going to benefit. You're doing small little things for long-term changes. If you just want something to happen right now, you're going to be unhappy for a very long time. You have to make small adjustments within your life in order for it to benefit in the long run. Another thing that I would say is, if it's something that was negative, whether it be a person, a situation, family, friends, whatever the case is, whatever's negative, if it hasn't been released, it needs to be released. You should not have people that's around you that's bringing you down, that's bringing down your energy, that's making you feel like crap, that's not making you feel good, that's making you feel worthless, that's making you feel like you're not good enough. You don't want to be around people like that. People like that are going to only bring you down, and they're only going to make you feel like you're in a small little box. They're not going to make you level up. They're not going to make you feel good about yourself. And the only reason why they're doing that is because they don't feel good about themselves. They're not on the same energy as you. And you can only vibe with people that's going to be on the same energy with you. Period. If you sit there and you try to have a relationship with someone that y'all don't see eye to eye, or this could be in anything. This could be relationship, family, even workplaces, even doing partnerships with people. If y'all don't see eye to eye, y'all cannot work because y'all ideas are not clicking. And that's when you have to realize, okay, this isn't for me. This isn't going to be beneficial. You cannot make somebody see something they don't want to see. It doesn't matter how many times you try to say it to them. It don't matter if you want to draw a picture, map it out. They're not going to see it because they're not at that energy. They're not on your same level. They're not on your energy. You understand? They're not for you. They're not supposed to be in your life. They could have been somebody that maybe you're supposed to learn from, and then you go your ways. But being able to release things that does not serve you, that's another way of loving yourself. You have to understand that if you want positive in your life, you cannot let nothing negative be in your life or stay in your life. If you want to do good, you can't have people who's going to sit there and downplay and talk bad on the things that you want to do. You want to have support. You want to have people in your life that's going to lift you up. You want to have friends and family and a partner that's going to say, good job. Yeah, go for it. I believe in you. Stand in there. You want somebody that's going to appreciate the person that you are, that's going to love you for who you are. That's not going to want to make you be somebody else. That's not going to tell you that the things you're doing is silly. That's not what you need. And if you have people like that around in your life, it's time to get rid of them because they're not benefiting you. And I know that's easier said than done, but you have to understand, protecting your peace and protecting your respect is more important. Trust me, is way more important than you sitting there and keep on trying to have this certain thing work out that's not working out. You're going to drain yourself. You're going to drive yourself crazy, and you're going to grow resentful. And then you might even end up hating that person. And then you're going to have that on you, and you don't need that on you. Be able to understand, okay, this is not the person for me. Things are not working out. I need to let them go. Being able to let go. And if you let that person go and they come back, but that's different, that's when you have to really, after you let that person go, you have to really reflect. You have to self-reflect. You have to think, okay, damn, were they really below me? Was I really doing a partnership or a relationship? Or was my mental space really in a low vibration where I was so blinded that I couldn't see me for who I really am? Like, you got to learn from that. And then if that person comes back, you got to use your own discernment to really see if they're good enough to be back in your life. Because some people don't deserve to be back in your life. You could love them from a distance. You don't need to be around me no more. You're not benefiting to me. So those are just some of the important things to loving yourself. Let go. Being able to let go. Let go. It's going to kill you. It's going to hurt. I'm telling you, it's going to hurt. It's going to kill you. But in the long run, you will trust in the process, and you will see that things were supposed to happen the way they were supposed to happen. Letting go of negative people allows the universe to bring good things into you. All your blessings will come in. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to feel good. You're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel like some days it's going to feel hard. It's going to feel hard for you to want to even get out the bed and do your everyday things. But you got to push yourself. You got to push yourself, and you can't let yourself get trapped in that state of mind where you're kind of feeling down and feeling sad for yourself and thinking negative, because that's not a good way to think. Know that you're worth every bit of everything that you give out, and you deserve it all back times 10, times 1,000. You deserve it all back. And you're worth more than what you get from people and what people are giving you. You're not just going to be okay with little bit of scraps. You're not going to be okay with, mediocre BS. You're not going to be okay with that. You're not going to settle for less. You want to settle down, but you don't want to settle for less. That's the thing. No, you want to make sure you settle down with the person that's going to love you for you. You want to make sure that you're committing and you're starting a project or creating something with someone that's going to be equally invested with you. They're going to put up and they're going to show and they're going to pull their weight, period. You want to make sure whatever you're doing is going to be beneficial to the both of you, and it's going to help you in the long run. It could be sometimes being selfish is a good thing. Remember, at the end of the day, the people who come into your life, they come into your life to teach you lessons, period. That's all they're here for, is to teach you lessons, to help you to grow. And that's it. That attachment of that love, that emotional, when you have that feeling like, oh, I really thought we were going to be together forever. And you got to get out of that mind space, because some things are not meant to last forever. Some things are just only meant to last for a moment or a couple of days or just a minute or an hour. It wasn't supposed to be for lifetimes and lifetimes. Some people are not supposed to be there for years and years and years. Not everyone. And if you're lucky to find that person, then you're lucky. But we don't always get that. And so it's better to just protect yourself and your energy. And that's, that's where I'm at with that. Love yourself. Be able to let go. Don't allow nobody back into your life unless they prove it. Unless they prove it. I don't care about words. I care about actions. Don't let nobody come and mess up your energy and mess up what you got going for yourself. Period. Don't do it. Don't do it, because it's not worth it. All right, so that's my video on self-love. If you like it, share it with other people. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.